your birthday today.
Sucky and G's me.
It's your birthday today.
Sucky and G's me.
Rock and roll and celebrate. We lose control and you cut the cake. The night is yours. Destiny awaits. So share toast with your closest mates. It's your birthday today.
Sucky and G's me.
It's your birthday today.
Sucky and G's me.
Grab your goodie bags. Open your gifts. Blow out your candles.
Sucky and G's me. Hey, what's up? How are y'all doing today, or rather tonight? And yes, you've all heard the song. It is my birthday today. What a momentous occasion! Your boy has finally turned legally and truthfully 21. And yes, I'll actually disclose my actual age here because whatever, right? It's just my age. Yes, your boy has finally turned 21. You know what that means when someone turns 21? It means I get the drink, so I'm gonna go get a drink. Oh, I'm gonna get so wasted today. I'm gonna tell you that was just water. Don't worry, I'm not an alcoholic. But anyways, how's everybody doing today? Connor, Jackson, Shadow Silver, all the time, or rather Shadow Yami. You changed your name. Godzilla Fandom Rookie. As a Caltech lane, there's a bunch of quite familiar faces already today. I do have to preface this though, is that for all you people that actually tuned into the stream to the stream announcement back in let's say 2 days ago, like yesterday, 2 days ago, I did mention that I was gonna do this on VR chat. Unfortunately, it was a whole lot of you people going. You don't got VR chat. You don't got VR, and it needs to be prefaced that. And if nothing else, I might as well just demonstrate what I'm talking about when people get really confused that they don't have VR chat, because it just really perplexes me. Number one, VR chat does not need VR. That's like quite the misconception I see people hit themselves with, which is really funny. So, the Therizinosaurus, again, you're welcome. You're probably a really new. Well, actually, you're not a new guy. I've seen this picture a while ago. You could think you're quite the new victim of thinking that I was a girl. But you can choose to believe her, whether you don't. But I guess what better way to actually demonstrate this other than seeing whether or not if I can launch this thing. I do have friends logged into this right now. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm trying to launch the game on. I'm trying to launch VR chat on desktop, so that I can demonstrate how it's like to, use VR chat on desktop, because there were a lot of you people. Thank you for the wishes, by the way. I didn't even disclose this. Thank you all for the wishes. Also, now we have looping audio, so excuse that real quick. You can hear the musical chime of VR chat tuned in real quick, which is really funny. So, if this thing is working... Yes. Continue. Yes, it's got... so, VR chat just said something about updated terms and services. Yes, thank you for the wishes. Josh Piper, Shadow Yami, Garosaurus, Michael Mead, Deguino Games, Casey Hoinbala, Jake Bailey... Doofo Watts and Poopsie, sorry for that name, Jackson Sparks, John Edward, all you people down here, Cannon Thompson, thanks for the wishes. It's gonna be quite the night tonight. So let's just go ahead and enjoy it. Why don't we? All right. So you guys can't really see this yet because I need to be able to. Actually, hold on. How does one tab? Okay, there we go. I need to go to this because I need to be able to actually window capture this, I think. And then just call this thing VR chat. And then, oh, it's doing a feedback. VR chat, where you at? You're here, supposedly. It's not capturing correctly. Whoops. That's, kind of weird. I wonder why is it not capturing correctly. Okay, I guess that's kind of real awkward then. Come on. Well, that's kind of a disappointment. Yeah, you're right. Technical difficulties. I wanted to show you guys how desktop VR chat works, but this thing's really drunken on me. Even though it's working fine on desktop on my end. So apologies that I'm immediately dealing with Steam. No, I'm not trying to show that. What the hell? This thing's drunk. Actually, hold on. I think I probably know why. Give me a second. Give me a second, boys. I should probably just do game capture. Let's try this again. VR chat. And then actually, see. It's got VR chat. There we go. Finally. So I'm just gonna put this thing up here so that I can demonstrate the me in the corner. And yes, I did spend a good few days, I'd say actually 1 day, or rather like 1 or 2 days to put the same model that you're seeing me use over here on my for just my 3D avatar over here. It's the exact same MMD model that's up there, and now I'm logged in desktop mode. This is how you do VR chat with your mouse. And this is how VR chat looks like when you lip sync. And as you can see, the feed is mirrored right now. You do not need a headset to play VR chat. You do not need a headset. I'm playing everything on a mouse and keyboard. And you jump by spacebar. So the next time, if you guys actually figure this out, unless you guys are underaged again, sorry for... I also realized that I'm actually making a bunch of content. I mean, the content is fine, but then I'm realizing if and when I start inviting you guys into, maybe if I start my own Discord stuff, or I invite you guys over for like a VR chat session, and I realize my demographic and my audience of God knows what. So, again, if you guys are too young, keep yourselves in check, but... If not, you don't need a headset to play VR chat. It is also free. You can get this on Steam, or you can just download it off of the VR chat site and do a bunch of things on Unity, whatnot. That's how I got my model in. All right, you guys get it? You guys get the gist of VR chat right now, so you don't have to go ahead and complain to me that you don't have VR chat. Are we all good? Can we have some number ones if you guys figured out that VR chat does not need a headset? And VR chat is also free. So your reason to say that you can't get VR chat basically just means you have a really weak laptop, which I'm also sorry for. I mean, I don't know how like ill will that sounds, right? But anyways, supposedly that I was supposed to put myself on VR chat. But instead, today we're just going to do something a little bit more traditional. How about we? And I mean, the first thing I got to do is to actually leave. It actually freezes the window for a bit. Alright, there we go. So the point of today, if if we can get to it. I'm kind of like I'm kind of paranoid because every time I try to like launch stuff on my on my desktop, and I'm afraid that the thing would just like start lagging stuff out. So that's just kind of like a really funny thought anyways. Do you have a Discord server? I used to, and this was like 3 years ago, but due to just some like circumstances, I've just decided to like I'm kind of scared to do it, mostly because I mean Shadow down there is already kind of like having the right idea, although that's not completely what we're doing today, but it's kind of on topic. Shadow, do you need a laptop? Because I'm watching this on my phone. See, I guess if you guys are doing it on your phone, then maybe that's just a thing, right? You need to do this on a PC, or if you guys have the money, you go get yourself something like an Oculus Quest 2 for what, $300? Even though you're gonna give into the fact that Facebook is a really terrible company right now, and I will vouch it. Despite the fact that there's a lot of great value on the Oculus end with VR, Facebook, not the most friendly company that you can put your toes into, and I'd say that now because I'm an HTC Vive owner. Uh-oh. So I think, okay, that's really funny. I'ma launch this thing real quick. I'm gonna just call this thing something real quick. I'm gonna launch it. And then, I'm just like kind of just opening these programs on the fly. Our VR chat coming to mobile. There are like equivalent VR chats, but VR chat in general I don't think is a mobile compatible thing. No, I don't think so. I might as well go for now. Again, happy birthday, many wishes. Have a great day. Thanks, Bianca Wallace. Thank you for just even tuning in for a bit. Yeah, I know for a fact that you guys are probably very busy people, despite the fact that it is like kind of like you know, snowy winter seasons coming up, and Christmas is in due time in the next 23 days. You guys go do your thing. I'm already pretty happy that you guys are doing your time to like to just tune in. I'm already really happy. How about that? The arm's moving. Now give me 20. I mean, you don't need 20 of this thing. The thing I have that helps me like have my arms move is just something called leap motion, which turns out is a pretty legacy hardware in the sense that this thing's been out for like what, 3-4 years old, which is pretty funny. Not 3-4 years, like 6-7 years. And then only recently a program like VC Phase is like, if you guys would like to purchase this thing, either place this thing on the desk or put it on your chest, which is what I'm doing right now, which is why the tracking is, you know, it's somewhere, right? So and that's just what it is. It's leap motion. If you guys are interested in terms of how to get the arms and the fingers to move here, is leap motion, which is really great. Anyways. Is a source filmmaker ready? Because I want to go ahead and launch a map, and then we'll just kind of like build a really easy scene, and we'll get to the point of today. Godzilla fan 54. We are. I will give you what you want. Yes, Godzilla fan 54. I will give you what you want, but it'll be later in the stream because I want to be able to build what I want to build. Why are you a girl in front? Because girl facades are really cute. And because, you know, if I actually just turn on my camera, it'll be, you know, pretty unglam, right? I mean, I'm a dude. I don't need to be the most I do is maybe I put on like a better looking shirt. Maybe I like, you know, comb my hair a little better, have myself some good lighting. But yeah, no, just for presentation sense and the fact that this avatar has been around for as pretty much nearly as long as the channel has. So I'll just stick to it. How about that? Hi, Wayne. Canal Gamenzo. Mr. Cheese. Mr. Cheese says cheese. Cheese. There you go. Let him film what he wants to film. I mean, the only thing that's filming is the fact that my laptop's webcam is just picking up just a bunch of facial and head data to be able to do, and then the leap motion is essentially just pairing shit up whilst I'm doing all this. Is source filmmaker ready? Should be. Let me just create a real easy scene so that we can actually start building what we want to build today. It'll take a while for our assets to load, admittedly. I know you never played this game, but what do you think about Shark Jura from Hungry Shark Evolution? I don't know if I fully know what that is, Oruji94. Someone give white cars on Christmas. How do you come up with your avatar? It's so I have to like kind of explain this all the time, but the avatar that you see here, as in right in front, this girl right here, is this is Konata Izumi from Lucky Star, cosplaying as Haruhi Suzumiya. This is all like in canon in the series. I basically just took the model that was imported into Gary's mod like eons ago and hasn't been updated since, and then just like recolored it to like my liking. And this iteration that you see here is the latest iteration, all the way back in, and even then all the way back in 2016, all these colors. And the only difference is that the badge that you see on the chest over here, this little like icon, I essentially moved it up because it used to be a whole lot lower in the chest, and I kind of just like moved it up because I actually have this costume, by the way. Something else. And then the glasses is just basically because I wear glasses in real life, and then I put on a cap because it's like an easy hat that I own in real life, right? Again, the whole notion of this like persona is basically me writing on the fact that I started everything back in 2013. If you guys know like the SFM and Gmodding scene, there were a lot of people that were like they were taking the TF2 classes, putting on cosmetics, and then like repainting them whatnot, and then calling them their OCs and personas. And this Konata that you're seeing here is essentially a remnant of that time that I decided to just bring along with me through the journey up until the year 2020, 7+ years. And I'm still using this, and you know, and good thing if nothing else, because I don't actually have to do too much effort in terms of like needing to get a new model or whatnot. It's all just there, and then it's just me figuring out like Blender, Unity to put this thing in VR chat and to put this thing in VC face. So that's really great. Yeah, 7+ years, Gojira fan 54. Do you have a girlfriend or wife? Godzilla fandom's rookie. That is pretty private stuff, so you can, you know, figure that out for yourself. Do you have any pets? Chico the Tuso. I own some guppies and I own 2 tortoises. Like they're essentially like hybrid type tortoises. I don't know how to say it because I live in like a tropical area. So essentially it's one of those tortoises that like they can swim but they can go on land, and they're like sort of like medium sized. They're kind of like I don't know if my hands they're kind of like, I don't know, maybe yay big. If this is to scale, they're yay big. And they're like, how old are they? They are, my parents got them in 2005, so they're about 15 years old now, so that's pretty good. Do you like Tentail? And I like when Godzilla buys a new car. Everyone likes Godzilla buys a new car, thank you. What is your opinion of the Jurassic Park series? I think they're great, pioneering the fact that CG dinosaurs can look real good. Otherwise, you know, Jurassic Park probably would have still been a pretty last-gen movie because it was initially still going to use stop motion. Because I saw some of like the early animatics with like the stop motion dinosaur armatures. It looks good, but with CG, it just takes everything to a new level back in 1993. And that was 1993, by the way. Over 27 years ago, and by the way. Do I have a tree that I can use? Just some tree. I don't know what tree I'm supposed to get. So my idea is I'm trying to just like find something that's like capable for a Christmas tree. But I'm trying to find like the right asset to do it, and I'm still scouring a bunch. It's just a bunch of lights. This is terrible. This feed's terrible. Same year as Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. You're right, Gojira fan 54. What's the worst Godzilla movie you've seen? You already know it's City on the Edge of Boredom. I'm sorry, Alex. Cinemas 2007. Worst Godzilla movie? I don't know if I've seen enough to really say that I actually like have a worst. because even though I'm like a Godzilla animator, right? But my library of the Godzilla movies that I've seen is still pretty tiny, though. And I'd admit I actually don't watch all the movies, so that's just my fault. I have a question. When you're gonna do Mothra and Godzilla wedding? I don't know if I'm one to like fully go for just the full-on shipping of kaijus yet. I'm pretty sure someone has already done this. What if you saw Godzilla in real life? Run away and maybe film it. I actually talked about this in one of my earliest streams. City on the edge of boredom. What is your favorite Godzilla? I'm still gonna put my cards on Shin because he is a pretty unique looking Godzilla. Yes. Okay, so even though this is not like the cleanest looking tree, I think it'll still do nicely for what we need. Just like have something that fits in the scene. Alright, that's pretty nice. Unfortunately, I am kind of like distracted in the fact that I'm just trying to build the scene. Okay, so we have a little something that we can show. The screen, do I have SFM on the screen? I do have SFM on the screen. That's real nice. Is this what this thing used to look like? Don't fully remember what this thing's supposed to look like. Apologies, everyone. But anyways, now that we have a little scene in Source Filmmaker, let's get right to the gist of this stream. I would scream, pee myself, run and record him. Would you rather nuke Godzilla or nuke Ghidorah? We've all seen in King of the Monsters that Godzilla powers up when you give him a nuke, so that's a clear winner. So I don't know about you. Animating is hard, isn't it? It is. But to be fair, I figured out ways to make animating easier for me. And in Source Filmmaker, because Source Filmmaker has tools that some other things don't fully have. I predicted that Godzilla would have an upcoming TV show and Godzilla would have fangs. You mean Singular Point? I'm interested to see what the whole scope of that show is going to be. Anime, by the way. Alright. Now that we have Source Filmmaker open, it's time to get to the point of this stream. AKA, you guys remember this? Although we're not going to do fusions, we're just going to do another bingo chart. And what we're going to do is that we're essentially going to ornamentally place kaijus based on the numbers over here. Place the kaijus onto the tree. We're gonna decorate this little pine tree over here. We're gonna make a kaiju Christmas tree. You guys ready? You guys ready for what's in store today? Cause I'm ready. It's December. It's fitting for Christmas. So you can't say that it's not in line. In fact, it's actually already late because we have people that celebrate Christmas immediately right after October the 31st because Thanksgiving isn't really much of a season. You guys ready? You guys ready to decorate the Christmas tree? Because if you are, we'll get to doing the bingo chart. Alright, so if y'all ready, can you guys, in the next time I count down 3, 2, 1, please conglomerately pick a monster. You guys ready? Because I am. In 3, 2, 1. Can you guys please conglomerately pick a kaiju? Again. Because we're gonna do this again. We're all really terrible people, the fact that I just have this bingo chart of a kaiju list to do it. So if you guys could kindly pick a kaiju, we can start decorating the Christmas tree. Shin, Biolante, Kiryu, Earth, Shin, Godzilla, Earth. Gamera, he's underrated. Gamera, Shin, Bathra. Oh god, okay, so it's already getting pretty chaotic already. No. No. Majority rules, please. Majority rules. If you guys could kindly have a majority rules up in the chat in terms of what kaiju you'd want to pick. Otherwise, oh well. There's no Godzilla or Legendary. That's because, I don't know. Shin. There's a lot of Shin, there's a lot of Gamma. In fact, there's a lot of everyone. There's a lot of everyone right now. But I'm seeing a lot of Shin. I am seeing a lot of Shin. Come on, what's it gonna be? I need to make a pick, because it can't be like last time where I just pick a bunch for you, because I can't put every kaiju here. We only have 10 slots. You guys gotta be ready to actually pick the kaiju. Alright? But you guys are being really varietied with your pickings right now, because even I don't fully know what you guys want. Do you guys know what you want? What do you guys want? Mothra, Shin, Biollante, Anguirus, Mothra. Let's mark it. All right, let's mark it. Well, so what do we have? We have Shin. We have Mothra. I'm seeing some Biollante. I'm seeing some Anguirus. Shin. Mecha Godzilla. I think oh yeah, Kamada-kun. Right, you're right. You're totally right. Kamada-kun. There was one. And then there's like a tie between like Showa, Mechagodzilla, and Kiryu, so that's pretty funny. Man. Well, I mean, we kind of already have 5 picks. Why don't we just go down the list and figure out what's next? All right, let's start with Mothra. Mothra, can you guys go ahead and pick a number? Where should Mothra belong on the Christmas tree? Can you guys please conglomerately pick a number where Mothra belongs? Because you guys have already picked 5 kaiju at once. You guys are really greedy. And I have to preface this, you guys are always greedy. Which is not fair. It's not a really wise way for you to do things. That I'll say. Can you guys pick a number? Where should Mothra go? 1, 2. I'm seeing a lot of you wanting to put Mothra on the star. So that's 1. There's 1, there's 2. Zillow belongs on the bottom. We can discuss that later. The wings would look beautiful. 1, 3. 3. Come on, you guys gotta pick a number. You guys can't keep being so greedy with your picks. Come on. Which one is it? You guys want to make you guys want to make her the star, or you guys want to make her just one of the other ornaments? Do we have a clear, definitive answer of where you guys want me to put Mothra? I'm seeing just a lot of the top numbers, so there you go. It's 1. It's like in between 1, 2, 3. Seeing a lot of 1s. I'm seeing a lot of 1s to 3s. She is the star. You want me to make her the star? You guys want me to make her the star? I think you guys want me to make her the star. Alright, fine. Let's make her the star. Mothra, please show up so that I can make you the star. There she is. And then you just put her up there. And then you just kind of just size her down. She can kind of like do the thing where maybe she's grabbing the top of the tree as like a star, which is extra funny. What size should I make this? Let's make it like in between. It's in between 2 or 1. And there we go. And she can kind of like cuddly hug the tree. It'll be really cute. See? And then she just hugs the tree. Like that. And then she can like look. You guys are right. She is perfect. She is perfect for this. No, that's not right. You guys were excellent. You guys have an excellent choice. And then we can go open her jaw. Point the mouth down. And there she goes. She is a star on the Christmas tree. Ain't that pretty? That's ornament number 1. Let's go back to the list. What's next on the list? We have Biolante. Biolante is gonna be pretty complicated. So I should make a text in terms of like use the list. Again, this is gonna be just like last time again. Where are my color? We're gonna pick red again. And we're gonna say used list again. 1. And then we have to like size this down, but I don't know how to size this down. Oh, that's tiny. That's really tiny. Alright, so we have number 1. So, Biolante, what number? Biolante is pretty big. Where should Biolante sit? Use her tentacles to hang on the Christmas tree. That's a good idea, Jackson Sparks. No, isn't Biolante's voice like kind of like she's holding her nose and she's going, hey, bro, you forgot to give me the Christmas, you forgot to give me the Christmas gifts you ordered. Oh, that actually sounds more like Gabara. Whoops. I don't think that's it. 10. You guys want me to put Biolante in the bottom, where she just kind of either hugs or uses her tentacles to hang on the bottom of the tree? Yeah, we're seeing a lot of 10s, or rather, a lot of the same people saying 10. Make her dab. I guess we can. Well, actually, she has 4, so I guess that could work. M. Polanco. Biolante, number 10. It's a landslide of number 10s, so that's what you guys want. No, Aria, I don't have COVID. I'm safe and sound at home. Yeah, put her in the bottom. You guys really want me to do that? Okay. All right. Let's put her in the bottom. Let's put her in the bottom. Because you guys want me to. Biolante, please show yourself. And then we can put you in the bottom of the tree. Scale you down to 02. Or at least not nearly at the bottom of the tree. Keep in mind that there's still like slots for where the presents are. So we can always just put them there. Well, if you guys... Well, here's number 1. Number 1 is, have her front limbs do the stanky pose. What is the stanky pose? A stanky pose is the 2016... The 2016 dirty pose, whatever the fridge that means. Okay. I hope that one comment down below is satisfied that I did what they wanted me to do. And then have her bottom tentacles hang on the tree. All right, where are you at? There we go. And then we can actually wrap it around the tree, kind of like that. Do a little wrapper tentacles. There we go. Do another wrapper tentacle on the back as well. Something to do with like a hanging. There you go. You guys want dabbing Biolante? Or rather, it's the one guy that wants me to do dabbing Biolante. Where does she sit? She's really tiny right now. Yeah. There you kinda have it. You got dabbing Biolante Christmas ornament. Is this what you wanted? Is this what that one guy in the chat wanted? I hope he's happy. There. You got your dabbing Biolante. Is he happy now? Is that one guy in the chat that asked for this happy now? Is he happy now? Okay. Well, that's Biolante down there. What's next? We have... Oh wait, I totally forgot that Kamada-kun was on this list this whole time. Whoops. Well, anyways. Where are my things? Anyways, we picked number 1, we picked number 10. Where should Kamada-kun be on the tree? What number should Kamada-kun be on the tree? How about that? The stanky lante. Thank you, David Martin. Where should Kamada-kun be on the Christmas tree? How about that? Pick a number so that we can put Kamada-kun on the... Well, it's the 3 people. Okay, you guys want me to put on number 2? You guys want me to put Kamada-kun on number 2, right below Mothra, because he's a sweet Jesus baby child? You guys want me to put Kamada-kun on number 2? Yeah, you guys want me to put Kamada-kun on number 2 by a landslide. Thank you for being so concise when I thought you guys would be a little bit more debatable in terms of where you guys wanted to put this little him guy. Which, by the way, yesterday I actually did put like the animation from the first stream up on YouTube because I really didn't know what to upload on yesterday. Alright, Kamada-kun, here you go. Make him do a bowing to the queen. Make the doggo happy. We're the people on the internet. He's gonna look up at Mothra. He's gonna roar up at Mothra like that. Whoops, I'm not, there you go. How's this for Kamada-kun? Just kind of doing a Shinagawa roar when he breaks his back and opens his jaw. There you go. There's your Kamada-kun. I want to eat again. We can't eat. This is the internet. There you go. You got Kamada-kun on the tree there. That's number 2. What's next? We got Shin. Yeah, we got Shin. Let's go back to this. Let's add number 2 to the use list. Where should Shin be on the list? Where should Shin Godzilla be on the list? Don't ruin this day for me. Exactly. Where should Shin Godzilla be on the tree? Pick a number so I can put Shin Godzilla on the tree. 3, 5, 3, 5, 9. There's a tie between 3, 5 and Shadow saying 9. 7. 6. Jake Bailey down there is trying to play it a little bit a little bit poetic by actually having the numbers be coalescent with the release dates of the movie. We're seeing a lot of 3s. We're seeing a lot of 5s. Is it 3 or 5? And Shadow going ahead and saying you want to pick number 9. Is it a 3 or a 9? Should Shin be number 3 or should Shin be number 5? It's a tie. 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. It's still a tie. Is it 3 or is it 5? You guys aren't fully making a decision. Isn't it Shin Godzilla with a deformed face and a hockey mask Jason Voorhees? That would look terrifying. That would, Jackson Sparks. Is it a 3 or is it a 5? I'm seeing a lot more 5s pipe in now. I'm seeing a lot more 5s. I'm seeing a lot more 5s, but I'm still seeing some 3s. Thank you, Lunatic Dinozilla, for the birthday wishes. Alright, I guess, you know what? Let's pick number 5. Number 5 wins. How about that? Let's put Shin on slot 5. Slot 5, which is around middle of the tree. Let's do it. Shin, get yourselves out here. We're gonna put you on. The really funny thing is every time I search up Shin Godzilla or I search Shin Go on Source Filmmaker, because I have the Pokemon models downloaded in the Gen 6 Pokemon Goodra, and specifically Shiny Goodra would show up because it's SHINGO, but Shiny Goodra is SHINYGOODRA. So you'd see Goodra on there, which is really funny. So it's somewhere around the middle of the road of the tree, but Shin is also a bit too tall for this. So let's say 1.5. How is that? Make him split his jaw? You want me to make him split his jaw? Sure thing. Let's make him split his jaw. Where are the 2 jaws? Here, split the jaw. Split the jaw. Open up. And then have him glow because he's supposed to be an ornament. It would be a pity if you did not glow. Whoops. Grow if you did not grow. He does grow in the movie. What are you talking about, Izumi? There, and then he roars out. And then his tail can do the same thing as Biolante's tail, where it also hooks onto the tree. Alright. Let's just fold everything upwards, and then we will bend everything up like that. Because the idea is you don't want to go ahead and pose too much, because these things are supposed to be like Christmas ornaments, right? So he just roars in the camera. Like that. We're Animati. Totally insane. Christmas tree Goji. The animatics. That's a fact. If I die, na na na. And yeah, there you go. That's a Shin added to the tree. We have 4 of them right now. What's the final one? The final one for now. It's Anguirus. So Anguirus. And we picked number 2, we picked number 5. So what number should Anguirus be on the tree? Because Anguirus is also in itself pretty ornamental because of the fact that he's a ball. He's like an upside down ball. If you have him hang upside down with his tail, he could fit pretty nicely. 3. You guys want Anguirus to be number 3? I'm seeing a landslide of people wanting to put him on number 3. Yep. You guys want to put the original doggo, Toxic Noxic. You're right. You guys want to... Yeah, it's time to bark. Bark, 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 bark. Is this necessary? Alright, let's put Anguirus on number 3, which is the side top corner, right below Kamada-kun. Anguirus, come up. You ready? You better be ready. Thank you guys for being conglomerately, decision making. That's not how you use the word. Come on, go up. Go up to the corner of this corner of the tree. And then we're gonna bend you up. We're gonna bend the tail up. Because we want you to actually be an ornament. Like that. And then you'd take him and turn him upside down. And then have him kind of just, I don't know, roar sideways. And he looks. Don't look, kids. Don't look. And then bend the top of his tail again to make it look like it's a Christmas ornament. There you go. That looks like an Anguirus Christmas ornament. This is like the most appropriate one so far. And then put him in the bottom left corner of Kamada-kun. Hang him like this. There we go. Anguirus, the most appropriate looking Christmas ornament. It kinda just hangs over there. Sits real nice. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great day. I'll be there in the same. Thank you, Shadina Reynolds. Well, we'll know if he died in the midst of a fight, because quadrupeds turn out to be pretty weak, don't they? All right. Well, that's five kaijus on this tree so far. Let's go back to the list. And well, we have to go ahead and like mark out the ones that have already been used. So that's Mothra, that's Bio, that's Kamada-kun, you got Shin, and you got Anguirus. Alright, can you guys go ahead and pick a kaiju again? So that we can go ahead and decorate on the tree. Let's go ahead and pick a kaiju. I'm seeing some Varans, seeing some Kiryus, again. Seeing one Red King, again from you, Jake Billy. Red Hot Riding Hood as anime character, and the wolf will be Tyrant. That'll be a Christmas team thing. Rodman, Kiryu, Tyrant. Tyrant's not on this list. You guys, come on. I'm seeing a lot of Varan, and I'm seeing some Kiryu. Let's mark that down. Varan? Varan, where are you at? Varan, you're in the bottom corner. We're seeing some Varans, and we're seeing some Kiryus. Where did I put Kiryu? There. We're seeing some Varans, we're seeing some Kiryus, and we're seeing some Ghidorahs. We're seeing Varan, and yeah, Rodan. Rodan, where are you at? Rodan, you're here. So that's 4. That's 4 slots. Did I miss something? Yeah, so we got these 4. Let's go ahead and deal with these 4 first. Because it's already pretty packed of a tree. And 1, 2, 3, 5, and 3. Alright, nice. What? Alright, hold on. I actually don't know what kaiju we're supposed to put yet. No, I just spawned rat there. Alright, King Ghidorah. What number should King Ghidorah be placed on the tree? How about that? What number should King Ghidorah be placed on the tree? He has 3 heads. He could be many ways that he could be hung onto the tree. Whether or not he uses his heads or he uses tails. He's a pretty elongated musk man of a kaiju. Remember, you can't pick the numbers that have already been picked in the use list. We're seeing some numbers. It's a tie between number 4 and number 6. So is it number 4 or number 6? Tell me. Is it number 4? Is it 4 or is it 6? My left hand's freaking out. Is it 4 or is it 6? I'm seeing a lot more 6 coming up. You guys want to do 6? You guys want to do 6? You guys want to do 6? Is that a definitive community answer? You guys want to put him on number 6, right below Anguirus. Kiryu's the best. Oh god, is really Toxic Noxic. Thank you for the $4. Kiryu is the best Mechagodzilla. Is it a number 4 or is it a number 6? Do we have a definitive community answer? Monkey on number 4. 6. I'm seeing a lot of 6 now. So if that's the case, if the community answer is number 6, then we shall put it on number 6. Let's do it. King Ghidorah, come on. We're gonna put you on number 6, aka bottom corner of Anguirus. And then we're just gonna bend all his heads down because that's the right thing to do. I just rippled the window. That probably threw a lot of people off. Nice. You got that one guy wants me to, okay, that makes sense. Cool. I understand. I understand what you guys want. You guys want the heads to be quarreling. I suddenly forgot how to pronounce that word. The quarreling heads amidst Christmas Day. And then Kevin over here is being like, what did I do? I just wanted to be friends. But all my heads are all bullies. They all bully me in school, so I zapped their heads off. They're all quarreling. The quarreling heads, and in fact Kevin's the one that's in the most farthest corner than the 2 other heads. There you go. How about that? Whoops, where are the wings of you? There. And then we're gonna just easily use the tails as hooks, similarly like Anguirus. Very useful tails. Yes, similarly useful tails. And then we'll just take the corners and do like this to it. Let's take more corners and kind of just bend it. And then we'll take the rest of the other corners, make sure the things are more hooked upwards. Kind of like that. And then size him down. And then he'll make a really great ornament right below. Make Kevin happy, please, for $3. Chico the Tuso. Now he's a little bit derpy. There you go. Oh shit. Now he's a derpy boy. He's not a sad boy no more. There we go. Kevin's a whole lot more. Now he's just more like he's dum-dum looking than he is pity. Thank you, Chico the Tuso, for the $3 dolans. Let's size him down. Let's put King Ghidorah where he belongs, on the tree. Right below Angry Rias. Is it up here or is it down here? It's one of these. You gotta make it look like it's actually hanging from the tree, or at least convincing to a degree, right? That looks about right. Even if you can't like fully see it from here. There you go. The quarreling King Ghidorahs. With the happy Kevin. There you go. Don't drink and drive. Drink eggnog instead. This is a Batra Christmas message. You guys really were pretty acclaimed on my my MIB Batra impersonation. I'm actually quite surprised. Which reminds me that the growly voice. Technically, if you like found a way to like vocode that, you could make the Transformers G1 Soundwave voice. It's all pretty synonymous, but thank you for that. Hello again. Thirsty for Chicken is back. Anyways, back on the list, we have King Ghidorah. We have Kiryu. So we picked number 6, right? Earlier we picked number 6. Let's go there and pick number 6. Kiryu. What number should Kiryu be on the list? How about that? Where should you should do voicing for MIB? It'll just be like now Batra just said. It'll just be that Batra just sounds like a different person than it is from the same person. How did Tyrant stole Christmas? Because Yapul was like, yoink, all your presents are mine, and then the Ultramen were like, no, you can't do that. That's a bad Christmas spirit, Yapul. And then I don't know. The Ultra, and then Father of Ultra was like, whoa-pow! And then Yapul was gone forever, and that's how Tyrant didn't stole Christmas, but then failed. Anyways, Kiryu, what number should Kiryu take? It's a tie between 4 and 8. Should it be 4 or should it be 8? What number should Kiryu take? Because I'm interested to see. Where should Kiryu take on the list? It's a tie between 4 and 8. What'd you say? 4 or 8? I'm seeing a lot more 4s coming in, but I'm still seeing some 8s. I'm collecting 2K for Godzilla toys. Good for you. You should do Batra versus Batman, because they're all use the really dumb growly voice. I'm seeing a lot more 4s. Oh, Thirsty for Chicken. That's a really good idea. I'm seeing a lot more 4s. Yeah, sure, let's do 4. Kiryu is number 4, right on the left-hand corner, below of Anguirus. Let's do it. Kiryu, do I have your attention, Kiryu? Yes, I do. You're right. Well, Kiryu should be in that vicinity corner of Anguirus. That's 4. Toxic Noxic with the $10. Number 4. Thank you, Toxic Noxic, for the $10. You guys are being real generous today. I'm like surprised. I'm like glad that you guys are like staying around for this. And ultimately, thank you so much, because you know, it's kind of like I really don't know what I'd really be in terms of trying to celebrate my birthday. But you guys are already making it a really swell one, so let's just make the best out of it. It's all thanks to you. Kiryu is the best Mechagodzilla design. Changed my mind. That's up until Ready Player One. I mean, even Ready Player One is released. Let's wait until Godzilla vs. Kong decides to usurp it. Will they? Who knows? We like your jaw open. How about that? And then, you know, consider, you know what's really funny, by the way, is that Kiryu seems to be one of the only kaiju, Godzilla, like, models that comes in, like, actual T-pose, whereas all the other kaijus, like, actually have a different default pose, which is really funny to me now that I think about it. It's like, oh yeah, so most models are supposed to come in like this. It'd be like find other like character models, but then Shin comes in looking kind of like this already, and so does. And then you know, obviously King Ghidorah does not have arms. Obviously not. Oh yeah, I'm right. This thing has tentacles. This is like the most, I don't know, like the most humanoid looking one, and so it's really funny that he's the one that comes in default of T-pose. Ultimo, please fix. I should tell him to. No. Ultimo, there's inconsistencies in the SFM models. Why do some models have a default kaiju pose, but then Kiryu over here is just being like T-pose? It's just the Izumi's complaint, and he never talks to me again. That's pretty swell. He's just down here T-posing. That's Kiryu over there. Alright. Well, what's next on the list? We have Kiryu. Yeah, Rodan. Kiryu took up slot 4. So let's go ahead and write number 4. We have 3 slots left, and technically we can like cheat beyond the list, because I'm pretty sure you guys want to add more to the list than, you know, the presence in the bottom, right? So Rodan, what number should Rodan take? Grandma got run over by an Anguirus. Oh man, that's maybe Kiryu's T-pose to represent how he was crucified by the Oxygen Destroyer, but then rose again as a robot. That's a good thought, Thirsty for a Chicken. Anyways, Rodan, what number? There's only like 3 slots left that you put on, so what number should Rodan take? Remember, what's on the use list cannot be placed anymore. There's only a finite amount of slots and Godzilla toy ornaments you can decorate a tree. So make your decisions. What number should Rodan take on the tree? Number 6? You already have a number 6. You already have a number 4. You guys gotta pick a number that's not on the use list. Orga's in the house. What number should we give Rodan? Number 7? I'm seeing a lot of number 7s. I'm seeing some number 7s. That's a good number. Show feet. Chefas 8 Gaming. Number 7. I'm seeing a lot of number 7s. I think the number 7 it is. Real quick tangent, because that one guy was being a real weird guy. Chefas 8 Gaming exclamation mark said show feet. Show me feet. You happy? You sicko? Anyways. Let's go to Rodan. Rodan, are you here? Why am I acting like I'm trying to hang these guys on a phone call? Also, there's the one guy that kept saying the one thing that he wanted me to say. So what did he want me to say? I don't. Okay. All right. I know what this guy wants. So we're gonna raise the shoulders like this. And then we're gonna put his arms, we're gonna make his arms go one way. We're gonna make his other arm go the other way. And then... is this what you want? Is this what that one guy wanted? Is he happy now? Is he happy now? Is he in the chat saying he's really happy now? Here you go. Rodan doing the floss. Is he happy now? Is he happy? There he is. Rodan doing the floss. What number did he take earlier? I wasn't even there to pay fucking attention. That sucks. You guys picked number 7. Alright, where does number 7? It is right below King Ghidorah. Alright, let's do that. Is he happy now? Is he happy the fact that I made Rodan do the floss? Because the one guy kept telling me to make Rodan do the floss. There you go. Here's Rodan do the floss. You put 2 winged characters right beside each other. So it's Rodan doing the floss, but then it's also like he's right below King Ghidorah, so he's like, oh no, he actually gets his head actually gets squished. Because King Ghidorah is like, I don't take no dumb kid Fortnite Dumbo dances. I'm gonna step on your head. So King Ghidorah's the hero in this Christmas, because he decided that the floss was the bad. There you go. He gets stepped on. And there you go. The flossing Rodan. I have to go. Take this as a present. Take care. Chico to Tuso. Another $2. You're being real generous today. Thank you. Thank you so much, Chico to Tuso. And it's been great. It's been great that you've been tuning in. Thank you. MIB wrote, I freaking hate Christmas. It's all one big goddamn lie. Oh. There you go. What's next on the list? There's a lot of money that's piping in. Alright. We have Varen. We got Varen. Varen's like the... Well, I mean, how many slots do I even have? We picked number 7, right? So now it's just a tie between 2 numbers. It's a tie between 8 and 9. So, does Varen take the number 8 or 9? Where should you... In total, you got $19. You're a rich boy. Well, toxic noxic, if you think so. What number should Varen take? What number should Varen take? Fear Batra. No. Goo. Father, does the pterodactyl speak the truth? Is Christmas a lie? I don't think. Does he use a British accent? I don't know. Number 9. Number 9? 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 Beatles reference. Alright, Varen will go on to number 9, which is there. Cool. Varen, come on. There we go. Hello, Varen. I realized the one time I used this was because I realized the one time I used this model, other than the kaiju fusions, was that was in the Godzilla satellite video because of a Derek's story, which is really funny. Make him do the Titanic. With who? You can't just have him do the Titanic. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. There was the one guy that also said that, right? So let's do that. Are you here? You are here. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do this. And then let's do, like, he's gonna lay like that. He's gonna, like, try and open his arms and hold. Like that. And then his other arm's gonna, like, also go around, try to go around, except Red King's a fat mofo. Come in. You're not hugging him yet, Rodan. What are you doing? There we go. And then we'll just size these things differently. I know for a fact that it won't, like, actually mesh by the time I have to resize them. I'm just kind of putting this thing in now. I want to make sure, is the Titanic pose fully just this, or does Red King do something else? I want to figure this out. Oh shit. Titanic pose. Yeah, so they really do just do this, but except, you know, it's a little bit more calming, so we just have a Red King's arms go down. Like that. Really calming. Now, Red King's real happy, and then he's on the top of the world. Okay, is this what you guys wanted? Is this what you guys wanted when you say you want me to do the Titanic pose? All right, let's size both these things up, down. No, that's not right at all. Alright, let's go to these things. Let's put these things down at 02 and also 02. Alright. And then actually put Red King where he was. Except Red King's still a fat mofo. Get. There you go. And then at some point I'll just like parent one with the other, whatnot. Let's stretch Varen's head so they can actually see it. And then Varen can actually go look at the bride. You may stare at the bride. There you go. Isn't that peaceful? You guys wanna take a glance at this real quick before I move him onto the tree? Bask in the glory. That is the Titanic pose, Varen and Red King. Now slap his ass. Slap his ass. Whoa-pow! And slap his ass. There you go. Now we can put this guy. Now we can put these lovebirds on the tree. Go to the tree. Oh, whoops, that's completely wrong. Where are you at, Red King? I need to find you so I can parent you to Varen. There we go. Let's go. To the tree we go. There. They're and here's the funny joke, everyone. They're slunting because the Titanic slunts in the same way. Oh no, that's a really dark joke. Why did I say that? That's really terrible. I retract my statement. I swear I do not publicly condone the darkest of dark jokes. It was just a stream bit. Do not revoke my privileges. There we go. Don't they look peaceful? Don't they look like they're on the top of the world? There we go. We put 2 in 1, so that one guy don't gotta tell me to put Red King afterwards. Let's look at him again. Let's look at this again. Bask in this glory. So that we get to tell people that this is what the kaiju community is up to. When it's not busy speculating and talking about how Godzilla vs. Kong is canceled. No, they did not talk about Godzilla vs. Kong being canceled. They talk about where dropped the goddamn trailer. It's December. Warner Brothers, drop the goddamn trailer. We're trying to do coping devices to the fact that we're making Varen and Red King do the Titanic pose because you won't drop the goddamn trailer for Godzilla vs. Kong. Come on. Warner Brothers, this is what you made us do. This is our coping device for when you don't even give us a hint. You drop one photo from months ago and nothing else. And this is how we Godzilla and kaiju community decided to cope. This is your fault, Warner Brothers. Go Kong yourself, Warner Brothers. Anyways. What's next on the list? We can only really pick one other kaiju that'll like slot in, and we already know what number it is, which is actually number 8. So, all right. Can everyone kindly again pick another monster to put on the tree? Can we pick another monster that belongs on the tree? Have we even hit a bingo yet? We have not hit a bingo yet. So, who should belong on the tree? Destoroyah. Some people are saying Destoroyah. Some people are saying Space Godzilla. Until they give us a trailer. We write Destoroyah, Space Godzilla, Godzilla Earth. It's a tie between that. Give us Earth, so I know where Earth is gonna be. In fact, it's gonna be pretty meta too. Destoroyah. Baggins not on this list. Toho's Frankenstein. Do we even have a Toho Frankenstein model? Ultimo, do we have a Toho Frankenstein model? Destoroyah. I'm seeing a lot of Destoroyah. I'm seeing some god. I know where Earth is gonna be. Earth, where are you? Earth, you're in the corner. I know where Earth is gonna be, but you guys want Destoroyah. So here's Destoroyah. All right, let's put Destoroyah on number 8. Because he is the last number that has not been used yet. He will be placed right beside Rodan. Destoroyah! Where are you? Destroy. Destroyed. Destroya. Is everything okay? Unknown. Oh, wait. Alright, Destoroyah, you'll be placed right beside Rodan. Destoroyah. There we go. Well, considering Destoroyah is one guy, it would be pretty unfair for him to try to do 4 persons work. But because we're the Godzilla community, and we like being unfair, we're gonna make Destoroyah do just that. He is pretty much devil's advocate when it comes to the kaiju list. So we're gonna open his hands. We're gonna raise the wrists up like so, as if he can like stretch his wrists. We're gonna open his jaw, and then most importantly, we're gonna find the appropriate model. Do we have the appropriate model to use? I think we do. So let's do it. Does it fit? I don't care. There we go. We'll just put this thing up here. Destoroyah, are you holding it? I can't tell. Yep, you're gonna hold it all right, and then he's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. He's gonna bend the arms a little bit, bend the claws a little bit. See this? Is Destoroyah doing 4 persons work in one? You don't need 4 people to do what Destoroyah does best, being Satan incarnate. Don't tell the I said that. What was I trying to do? I should lock these two together. And then finally scale these two down, and we can put them on the tree. Does it still work? Yes, it does. There you go. It's a 1-person coffin dance because you guys want the funny coffin dance. You know what's really funny is if you search Godzilla coffin dance, there are people that essentially made use of my green screen coffee dance animation, and their videos got way more views than mine, which I expected anyways. It's like, I mean, I made the video a green screen for a reason, so it's like, if the fact that they got way more views than the original, then it's basically just expected because I made it a green screen. But there you go. You got coffin dancing Destoroyah. Whack, 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 quack, 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 quack. Fuck you. He's kind of big. Like, so I'll put him kind of down here then. There you go. Destoroyah coffin dance. Single person coffin dance. That's 10 kaiju. That's 10 kaijus on this tree. I have a feeling I didn't put some of these things correctly where they belong, but I guess it don't fully matter now, does it? The only way I can like figure a way to like make this thing look a little better is maybe I just choose to raise some of these things, like put Kiryu up here instead, and put Shin a little higher. Whoops. Kinda like that. So maybe he's a little bit more optimized in terms of his placement in the tree. And the tree is not always so like bottom filled, and there's just like one free slot over here. Well, you know, considering we still have free slots, we still got some free slots. I know what Earth is gonna be. So, you guys want to go ahead and pick another kaiju to fill in that free slot? Let's do that. You guys want to fill in the free slot in the middle, in like the top middle part of the tree? Pick another kaiju so that we can figure out something to do. Go pick another kaiju, because now we're essentially breaking format. We've already put 10 kaijus on the tree. Space Godzilla? Is Space Godzilla a pick? I think Space Godzilla's a pick. Cool. Let's pick Space Godzilla. That's Yao. We don't do that. All right, Space Godzilla. Let's put Space Godzilla in in this slot where nothing happens. Space God Z. There we go. He still to this day tries to sell people his white car because he has no dignity, and people have not chose to fire him yet. White car salesman, you all know what to do. I gotta go ahead and find a car model now. Come on, gimme. Where is Left 4 Dead 2 models? What? It's not here. That's BS. Where are my car models at? There it is. This is the exact car that's in the videos. So he's just gonna be like, he's gonna be a little bit a slant, and then he's gonna be sort of like looking into camera, and then he's just gonna be a real. He's gonna try to be chill, but in reality he's trying to sell you a car, and he doesn't know his boundaries. He shows you his Tinder messages. Space Godzilla is a creep. Can we vouch that Space Godzilla's a terrible Choju terrible? Because if you guys say yes, then we can conglomerately make our decision. And then he holds a car. He keeps trying to sell you the white car, but then he fails because he's a terrible salesman, and then he never gets a job again. And then he complains on Twitter. Look at the car. There. Where is your jaw? There's too many things there. There. This is how he is gonna be ornamented on the tree. As a terrible car salesman. And then we're gonna bend the tip of his tail so that he can be an ornament on the tree. There we go. And then make sure, he's not fully holding the car, but whatever. Hold the car. You gotta parent the hand of the car, and then you gotta resize them again, and then I essentially have to think about the math of this, because I don't think I know how the math works. Because now the car is this big. 05. In fact, the car could be bigger than it should. It just has to make sure it makes no sense. There you go. He's holding the white car. Christmas presents calls for special occasions. He holds the white car because it's a good memory that people like to share. I realize that he's actually pretty big, so I'm gonna have to size him down to a tinge. There we go. He's an ornament. It's the Space Godzilla white car ornament. Celebrate Christmas by telling people how you get bad reviews. There you go. It's coming together pretty nice. It's coming together pretty nicely. I did mention that I know what to do with Earth, and I'll tell you what it is gonna be now. Is that we're gonna grab large size Godzilla Earth. He's gonna be somewhere in the map. You're gonna grab him in, and then you're just gonna rotate, put him down somewhere, find a way to make him come a little closer to camera, and now he just took over the entire scene. It'll be somewhere like it's the top of his head. Look at the top of his head! A little lower, a little lower. then you just move a little closer. And then there you go. The entire Christmas ornament is just part of Godzilla Earth. It's just a tree. It was all meant to be. It's the Christmas spirit. And then he's like, Merry. Oh, I have to use it in the. And then he looks into camera. He's like, Merry Christmas, fellow humans. There's the festive Godzilla Earth. It was him all along, but you don't know that. You don't know that. And then we're gonna pick a special one. Where is it? No, it's not called that. What is that model? Because I have a feeling I don't know where that model is. No, it is not. There. We're gonna pick Zilla. And then we're gonna turn him into a present by squishing him into a box. Like that. Because Zilla deserves no rights. His movie was so terrible that he has to be condoned into all of the bad shit. There. And then, do I have a bow? Do I have a bow that I can put onto Godzilla? I don't know if I have. I do have some of those. Do I have a bow that I can put on him? There, I think this should do nicely. Even if it's gonna look a little janky, but jank is the way that we live. Where is the model? Am I seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing? Yes, I'm supposed to. It's just really tiny right now. Here's a bow. We're gonna put it onto this boxed up Zilla and call it a Zilla birthday and call it Zilla Christmas present. This is the holiday season. And they'll never know that we actually did something really terrible to mutilate Zilla like this. He's just a present. Tell no one that this is, you can go ahead and report to, I don't know, PETA, and you won't do anything, and they won't do anything about it, because turns out they don't actually give a damn about the care of kaijus. They're too big to worry about, they said. And all the real animal activists were like, what? Zilla's very real. He does not deserve the abuse that he keeps getting. But then we Godzilla fans are like, oh yeah, he died to missiles. He don't deserve no rights at all. So now he's just a present. See that? Zilla's just a present. Merry goddamn Christmas. In fact, Zilla is so dark in shade and tone that he looks like he looks just like coal. His design is as rotten as coal. There you go. We got the Christmas kaiju tree placed on top of Godzilla Earth, by the way. Merry goddamn Christmas to the whatever that we just created over here. Good on us. Good on people on the chat for picking the kaiju and picking the placement for the kaiju for ornaments to decorate this tree, because it's a really great Christmas. That's good. We did real good today decorating this here tree. Let's bask in its glory. There we go. Bask in the glory. That is the kaiju Christmas tree that we created as a community, as the Godzilla community, that eagerly still waits for the Kong vs. Godzilla trailer. There you go. Merry Christmas. In fact, I want to do something that I didn't do earlier, which is, do I have this? Alright, I do. I want to call this thing the hat that I'm gonna wear, because we are in occasion. Oh, I actually already have that searched up, but then I closed it. There we go. I'm gonna put it on here. Yes, this is the TF2 Christmas hat that you're looking at right now. This is the BMOC. This is the TF2 Christmas hat. Let's do a no music version because I think you guys want this. Clip this. Or rather, I'll just do it myself later on. Boom, boom. Hashire sori yo, kaze no yo ni, tsuki mihara wo, padoru, padoru. And there you go. You can't sit through Christmas without bringing that song up, because we're all umus in reality. So there you go. What does trap mean? People call that word a slur, Shadow. So I wouldn't really know. So there you go. Merry early Christmas, because it's December and it doesn't really matter. There we go. Merry Christmas. Merry early in the December Christmas. And my deep motion's losing tracking when I try to do a clap. There. Now it works. Anyways. Well, we have already pretty much completed what we were supposed to do today, or at least as candidly as we were supposed to do. Basically, I showed you guys that VR chat is #1 free and does not require a VR headset to use. So the next time when I say we have a meetup in VR chat, can we address this again? Can people up there in the chat be addressed again? Leave #1s in the chat if you guys have figured out that VR chat is #1 free and #2 does not need a VR headset. Leave some #1s in the chat above if you guys have get that message. Otherwise, I'm gonna be really, really infuriated when you guys tell me you guys don't have VR chat despite it being a free game. Sure, maybe some of you guys don't really got computers, but if you guys have it, it's something that we could do, right? You guys would like to meet me up as I put myself in headset near in person. So let's do that. There we go. #1's up there. Know that VR chat is not only free, but does not need a VR headset to do. Chef S8 Gaming, you kept telling me to say I should insult you. I don't really know what kind of insult I'm supposed to put along. Let's see. I'm gonna go think about it real quick. Maybe if you get rid of that yes haircut, you'd get some cookies on your dish, or maybe even better, maybe if you went ahead and get yourself a job, you'd buy all the best Godzilla toys you had, and maybe you wouldn't stop complaining about. Maybe you'd stop complaining about how SH Monster Arts are always so expensive. You Zilla lover. Get that reference. There you go. He was #1. Well, anyways, I do have something that I wish to show that is probably like really fun. I wouldn't say funny, but just like really how would I say? Because of the fact that we're here, right? It's 2020. It's me bringing this like character up again after a long while. I feel like I need to show you guys something because it's pretty poignant. Yes, Chef Asagim, you have too much Godzilla toys. Maybe go get a job so you don't have to complain about you not being able to buy all of them. Zilla lover. Like, imagine if that becomes a slur in the Godzilla community. How funny that would be. What was I trying to find? Oh yeah, I was trying to find something. I was trying to find a thing. I was trying to find a thing that I was that I had from a few years ago. And I think you guys would probably have a fine day trying to listening to this, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's important. Oh god, this is really big. So you're seeing some stationaries. You're seeing this. You're seeing you're seeing what is a rhomboid or a rhombus. It says 8 centimeters, and yes, I use centimeters because I don't live in the US. We use the metric system. It says 8 centimeter happiness, 4 centimeters inspiration, 4 centimeters depression, 24 degrees depression. So, Goji776, thank you for the birthday wishes. And yeah, so this is I found this sitting in my photos, and this is dated back to July of 2016. So because once I actually like figured out what this was, I actually like feel like if anything, it's probably important that I bring this up again. Even though I did read this through back back yesterday to make sure that I didn't say something that's like too cringe or whatever. Even though when you read this now, it's probably like just really funny. So I'm gonna read this. This is 4 years ago. I was sitting through what is equivalent of the big high school final exam that year. So things were really coming ahead. I was kind of like anxious that I wasn't able to do YouTube anymore once I go into college, because my parents and I was always like, and again, when I say my name Sucky NG, the reason why there's the name Sucky is because it's a teenage remnant of me like being really like, you know, hateful of myself, right? Of course today I don't really have any of that sentiment anymore, but this note here is a remnant of its time. But I feel it's important that we read it through here on stream together so that we can kind of just absorb it, right? And like be glad and treat it as like an early Christmas thing, that the spirit, and ultimately thank you guys so much for just sticking around, right? It's been 7+ years, and with me delving into like my early streaming and VTuber career. So let's go ahead and just read this through. And before we do that, let's pipe in some piano. 17 years living this life, all the adventures that have come and gone, and yet it only seems like my journey has only began. And after all that 17 years, surely I should be looking towards the horizon for what's gonna come next. Yet parts of me wished my journey ended sooner. Looking back, I've always been committing sins since my birth itself. What have I contributed? What if I miraculously taken something away from the society? That's the wrong way of using miraculous, by the way. Why do I not give in to the truth that is the real world? Why have I caused more harm to others than I have had assisting others? Why do I place unsupposed people into situations that clearly I've created or caused? All these questions as proof of how much better the world would have been if I didn't exist. Personal traits such as unsociability, unfitness, comical, and most important of all, I've let laziness taken over me. Ever since, at a young age, my grades were always disappointment to my family. Yet after all these years, I've never learnt my lesson. When your friend roster is bare bonesly small to the point where you require some emotional care, no one is there to help you, so you continue keeping all those feelings inside yourself because anyone else who are to be exposed by them will claim you unacceptable for whatever you try to do. How could your parents, the guardian angels that brought you into this world, become one of the most fearful sources of depressants ever? What made them your last choice when it comes to emotional consultation? Why would you ever place someone else above your family? I may have no physical disabilities besides my obesity, but deep down contains a cramped pile of broken feelings from the past. It's almost like I would seem more like a living zombie than I am a human anymore. The last thing in mind at this point would be to just attempt suicide. Since my supposed journey would have been cut short, and no longer would I need to be part of this world anymore. The only obstacles holding me back from doing so are the hopes I still have for a light to shine on me. Rarely now and then, the light does shine, and when it does, life becomes a blast. But then, said light goes away so fast, too fast for me to stand on my own again. Nowadays, I've been told consecutively how terrible of a future I would have if I continued my normal lifestyle. Yet what they don't understand is how I don't want to live the future. I've been living life as is, wherever faith takes me. If I was given the decision, I would have chosen to de-exist from this life. That's about it. My parents only have my brother to deal with, and by the time he leaves for college, they would have felt like all has finally paid off, and they've accomplished their life. Without me, tons of existed conflict revolving around me wouldn't even be a thing. Everyone who lived their perfect lifeline continues going forward without my existence as a source of interference. Speaking about just, that light shining through, the hopes of the hopes of a light that would shine on me, and when it does, life can become a blast. All you people down there, Jake Bailey, Polar as Polar, Oz1, SCP-096, M. Polanco, Godzilla Corpse, Shock Blaster 208, Abraham Martinet, 1965, Way the Hedgehog, Exocal Tekle, Thirsty for Chicken, Fox Blocks Fan Blocks, Angel Gamer, Gojira Fan 54. I know Shadow Silver somewhere up there. Rosa Romeo, DJ Jalen, Abraham, and Sylvana A. Casafu. All you people here tuning in. You guys are the present day light for me. And hey, this was 4 years ago, eh? So obviously the sentiment itself, like a lot of those like sad stuff, has like passed, right? But it's still important to like look back at a time when I was just, didn't know any better, and more importantly, I was just, again, the sucky in the username. I'm keeping it these days mostly just because I haven't been told to change it yet. But if nothing else, thank you all so much for just like helping me continue, giving me the energy and the power to just be here, right? It's all thanks to you. It's all thanks to you people up there, up above. Andrew Crowley with the 5. You shouldn't say that about yourself. You're a good person who brought happiness to others. Your videos got me through hard times this year. Aw, man. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear that, Crowley. I'm glad to hear. It is, and it is important. And it is important. It is important to address, even though years have passed, that life ain't always just the most bling and star-studded, and you try to make it be the happy-go-lucky life that it is. And sure, and especially this year, right, when it is I would say the most majority hurtful year that everyone has to sit through. Like, even if it has been, pretty great pretty good on my end, on like the connections I got to do and the videos I got to make and me starting like my streaming and my VTubing endeavor, it's still worthy to address that sometimes life just sucks. And sometimes people live through the slum to just crawl themselves out their way. And even if I used to be a really, even if I still am and used to be a really pampered kid, and this note right here is like the best example of like how bad things got, how bad things became, right? Like this thing here. And you know what? I'm just glad that I'm still here today, feeling better than ever, thanks to you guys for just being here, right? Especially during what is supposed to be just like a happy day, a birthday celebration. It's still important to address what was, and like what thankfully in due time got fixed, got myself together. Even though I am technically still taken care of, I at least know to appreciate, and I've taken care of myself in physique wise, my eating, made sure I got myself to do some exercises. I thankfully was able to, got myself saved. But more importantly than that, 7+ years. I wouldn't have, if you asked me back in like the 2013, 2014, what would I think of, like, what would I be, or where would I be in the year 2020? I wouldn't know. In that sense, this note is still true. I, in a way, still kind of cruise life along in terms of like wherever faith took me, and I kind of just make content here and there. But hey, thanks to you guys for just sticking along all these years to just tune in and like see the channel like change and evolve into like, it's maybe not its best self, but it's like a most efficient it's most efficient present day nicer self than what it used to be when I was just trying to experiment stuff. Thank you guys for just like for sticking along. I really appreciate that. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. It's been quite the ride, isn't it? When I was just, a 14-year-old, and when I wrote this, I would have been 17, and even as a teen, or like going out of my teenhood, writing all this, it's important to address, right? It's important that we figure out where we came. But thank you guys, thank you guys so much. I really do mean. And it's been a really great ride. Thank you. Good night.